All right, everybody, back in the garage today, and I said I'd give you a little update when we got the engine out, and here we are. So, as usual, the last few bolts always seem to be the worst battle. The tranny came out pretty easily. The starter was a nightmare. The starters on these are just ridiculous to get to. You need about 37 feet of extensions and a swivel at the end to get to the top bolt on the starter, because it sits up under here and sits back behind there. So when you're looking in the engine bay, it's tucked up behind the exhaust manifold and the frame rail and the engine mount, and it's completely blind and it sucks. So I was somewhat lucky in the sense that I was pulling the engine, so I just undid this motor mount and lifted that side of the engine, and that gave me enough clearance to get in there somewhat easily and get it out. And then aside from that, I mean, that was really the only major pain. That probably took as long as everything else combined. Yeah, everything's out. Actually, the cross member there is not as rusty as I expected. So that's somewhat hopeful. Yeah, body mount. That's what they look like after, 18 years of Minnesota and Iowa winters. Somehow this one survived pretty well. But you can see here, these will unbolt from the bottom side. I'll unbolt these probably, and then we'll weld on the new motor mounts for the LS. And we will likely, I'll have to do some measurement, but we will likely have to open up that transmission tunnel a little bit, because I think the new transmission is a fair bit wider. But this is good. This is gonna give me an opportunity to clean things up and, gasp, even paint a few things so it doesn't look quite so horrifying. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So just wanted to give you a heads up and show you where we're at. And from here, we will start prepping to get the LS in. Have a good one.